Hi, good morning. You're looking in the video collection of video on the foreigner living in the Hilltop community. So I'm Beth, the wife of Terence. So now this morning we're going to make some instrumental for the childrens in our small tiny church at Burgos down there. So we don't have a lot of instrument there, so we decided to make some instrument that we can. So come on, let's see over here. So this is our materials. We made some bamboo. This is also for the little drum for themselves, little kid, and others some tambourine. So my husband is the one who will do that. So now we're going to show you how he's going to do. So enjoy and hope you're gonna enjoy our videos. Enjoy and God bless.
Okay, so now I'm going to give the camera over to Beth, and she's going to watch me put together some musical instruments.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have a lot to work with, alright, but I used to be a professional musician, so I should know something about it. So we've taken the first one, probably the most successful and fancy, is a piece of bamboo. We actually made this into a money box, put the coins in there, but I was looking at it. We need to stop children from fighting over who has the 2 or 3 tambourines that we have, so Beth suggested that I should try and make some things that they can use. Well, this one is an easy one, and I remember my professional days doing Latin American, and this is what we would use, something that's very similar to this, and you get this kind of sound with it. So that's all you need there. I'm going to make some more cuts all the way down here. I won't bore you with watching me do that. And just a very light stick, and this really is like the sound hole in a guitar. So that's one that we're doing there. The other one that I thought we could do, there is actually an instrument that's a little bit like this. I'm going to have to make this safe, probably bind the edges, you know, something like that, so that kids don't cut themselves. I've learned something about physics of children. If a child can find some way to use something dangerously, they will. So I can't just give them a piece of metal like this, I have to make it safe. But this is kind of what they would be able to do. Now, any kid will love how they'll probably fight over this one. So that's one there, and I'm in the middle of making this another one. Anything that makes a different sound will, I think, appear. So that's what we've got going there. The other thing, which is easy for anybody to make, is I'll just take some nails. And that's what a maraca is about, right? Maraca is usually a gourd, handle on it much fancier than this. I've just taken an empty can, right? And so they would make this. And that takes no time at all to make. There's all kinds of other things that we can use. Anything that is hit or banged. Now, I remember as a pro musician we would have what they call claves, which is short sticks, like a piece almost the thickness of, say, a broom handle, and we'd hit those together. This is almost the same sound. Got that. There. We've got the, I think this is the, this is taken from the Australian Aborigines. They have So we'll have that for them. We've got the tambourines that we have. We've got the shakers, the maracas, and I'll probably try to find some other non-dangerous pieces that we can make. Okay, so now we've made a few instruments. They're very, very basic. What I've done is I've taken an empty container and we put the bigger nails in. And the bigger nails gives more of a bassy sound. So I'll just show you there. Now with this one's got small nails in it. So put that back on there, Talik. This is Talik. This is Talik on the shaker, and this is Mama on the scratcher. So Mama, let's hear you do your thing.
Oh.
Okay, so that gives that kind of sound, a little bit like a frog. And then these two would be maracas. But we're going to give one each to one kid, one to one kid, one to another. This one in Latin American music is they're called claves. I've just taken a piece of hardwood. Actually, that's a pretty good sound. It must be quite a hard wood. So that's what we're going to be doing. Got another one here, but I don't know that we can safely allow a child to have this because the edges are a little sharp. But if I put an edge on it like this and make it safe, it doesn't really resonate. This is one thing that this is a board. I've forgotten what the title of this is now, but the Aborigines use something like this. The Australian Aborigines make something like this. It might, is it called a didgeridoo? I don't know, you got me there. But anyway, that's, I think maybe the didgeridoo is the long tube, right? Meantime, you can see that if a child can find a dangerous way of using even a musical instrument, he will. Instead of the small stick that we've given him, he picks up the hammer. And that's children for you, okay? That's why I can't trust any of them to have this sharp edge. So that's what we're going to be presenting to the kids at school, at church on Sunday. And we'll hope that they'll stop fighting over the couple of tambourines that we've got. See what I mean about kids will find a dangerous tool if they can. So thanks for looking in. This is a foreigner living in the Philippines. We're looking at ordinary slices of life in the Philippines now. No white beaches, not the stereotypical view of paradise. This is what everyday life is about. And I think that may be of interest to people who are considering coming out and living in the Philippines, which is what I did some 3 years ago. And I've been very happy here. We live up in the hills of Bohol, and that's what you're looking at now. It's a very isolated community, and we have up until maybe 2 months ago been inaccessible by car. But now we put a road in and we put a bridge across the creek so it doesn't get flooded. So now we're able to function a little bit better. We have a truck and a bag, and things are going much better, much easier. We're able to get materials up for building the house, and life is just a bit easier. You can find out about all of these things and see how we're doing, see updates, very regular updates. We have a GoFundMe fundraiser, which is GoFundMe Island Hilltop Community by Terence Flannery. And you can find us there on the internet. Plus, you can keep updates on Facebook, which is, once again, terence.flannery@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you subscribe, like, comment, anything that you are interested in knowing about. You can get in touch and we'll be happy to do a video on it. But please, like and subscribe, and especially you can comment, and then we'll know if we're going in the right direction. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.